Hi everyone, it's Cindy with Cindy's Creations. How is everybody doing today? Thank you so much for watching my tutorial here. I'm going to be putting this cute print here on my surface, and I'll hold that up and show you in a minute. I just love this print. I did go to Office Depot and have them print it to the size that I needed because it was a lot smaller. But hopefully you can see this and see what it says. It does say you will never be forgotten. I think it's just so beautiful. I'm going to put it on the side here so I can finish doing getting my surface ready and my thing ready. This is just a picture. You can hang it up. There's a hook on the back, and it had some colors on it and different things. So what I did was just paint over it with my bonding boss, so it's white instead of the color that it was. So now we're going to go ahead and put on our surface, our print on here, and I am using Pink Couture Decoupage Medium. This is what I like to use, and it's a matte finish. It's just my preference, but you could use glue, you can use hot glue, not hot glue, you could use regular glue, make your own Mod Podge or whatever. So I just have some poured in this little container here because my lid on the jar I just showed you is kind of like shut and I have a hard time getting it off. So we're going to go ahead and put this on here, the Mod Podge all over, or my Decoupage Medium all over it. And this is canvas that I am putting the painting on. I purchased this, I don't know, a long time ago. I think it was Big Lots, which they're no longer open. They closed already, I think a year or two ago. But I've just been going through my stash and trying to use up what I have. Because that's the best thing that I know to do is if you have a lot of craft supplies, look at it and see what you could do with it. I mean, there's got to be, think outside the box and do things that you already have and use them in crafting, because it's really, use your imagination and go ahead and do. I'm lost for words again. And make something. I think it's really a neat idea to use what you have, especially if you have a lot of craft supplies like I do. That's my iron sander. I'm ready. So let's get this decoupage medium on here, just at the corner over here. And I did have it cut to the size of the canvas, not with the wood, but the size of the canvas is 10 by 10. I measured it and then went to Office Depot and then had them to print it out. I had the picture on my phone, and they were able to print it to the size that I needed. And it wasn't expensive. I had 2 of them done because I have another one that I'd like to do in a tray and put resin on it. So this one, I'm just doing it on a canvas here that is in a box frame. So I just want to make sure I have enough on here because we want to make sure it gets stuck down really well. Now I am going to use an iron. I'm going to dry this and use my iron to get it put on here. I think we're going to be good. Let me put my paintbrush over here and let's dry this up so I can do the dry iron-on method. I hope everybody's doing well today. Very hot here where I live. It's probably going to be like that for several more months maybe. It's only July. Actually, it's July 31st, so we got August coming tomorrow. Isn't that fantastic? But the summer is going by awful fast, I think. But, they say as you get older, time flies. And I happen to think that's true. Because my mom told me that years ago, and I said, nah, that's crazy. Because, when you're younger, you think, well, but I think it's actually true. It seems like it anyway to me, because it's like, okay, it's already the end of July, and where did the July go, It seems like it was just July 1st. But let me check. No, that's still a little tacky, so let me go ahead and a little more drying on here, and I apologize for you watching me dry something, but trust the process, right? That's what they say, trust the process. So let me go ahead and get this done. But I wanted to make sure I come on today and show you another little thing that you can do with something you already have. You can hang this. It will stand on its own, so if you didn't want to hang it somewhere, you could put it somewhere. If you've lost a loved one recently, or not even just recently, but ever lost one, and you want, and they love angels or anything like that, you could use this for anywhere in your home. It says you will never be forgotten, and I think it's a wonderful project. Okay, I think we're going to be good. Again, this is the paper that I'm putting on here, if you can see that. I hope you can see that okay. And I'll put it on here, and we're going to iron it, and hopefully get it on here perfect. I may have to go around the edges because it looks like it may be a tad too big, but that's okay. We can adjust this, and we can cut it down with a sand, or your handheld gator sanders or something like that. Okay, I've got to get up a little higher. Sometimes these things, if you don't see straight, which sometimes I don't, but we can fix that. Okay, got to come down on this side. And the thing about drying your Mod Podge, you can pick this up and move it where you need to move it. Okay, I think it's good where it's at. So let's go ahead and put my parchment paper on here and my iron, and let's get this ironed on. I always start from the middle and go out, just so we don't get any kind of wrinkles in here. This is regular copy paper, so it's not a napkin, and it's not rice paper. I just had them printed on regular paper. So the regular paper, sometimes you could get a wrinkle, but most, I know on napkins, it's a very good possibility. That's why it's good to go ahead and use, dry it first, and then iron it on. So I'm just going back and forth. And we'll get this iron on, and then I'll show you. Look how quick this goes. It's going really, really quick. I hope you're having a blessed day, and I want to again thank you so much for watching. I just want to inspire you to do some crafting. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be elaborate. Just do something. Make a craft. You could probably spend a lot of money if you had to buy this in a store. So get yourself a surface, even if it's on sale or from Dollar Tree or wherever you can find one. I would do that, and then make yourself a craft. Okay, let me see if this is on good enough. It's hot. So let me use my little fan here and kind of cool it down a little bit so I can handle it. It looks lovely. It looks lovely. Looks lovely. Okay, I'm able to touch it, so I think it's drying up really well. Okay, we got that done. Let me hang my fan back up over here. I have a little hook on the side. Oops. So here we go. Look, it stands up on its own and everything. And hopefully you can see this really well. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. Please give me a like and a follow if you're not doing that already. And share this video out to others so they can be inspired to make a craft. Now you can add additional things to this, like on the sides. If you don't want it like that, I have Rub and Buff here, which is just a, what's it called? This is antique gold. It's a metallic finish. So you could take your finger or a little tool like this. I have a little sponges, and just go a little bit on the sides here and make the frame a little bit different. You could do that. You could use your ink and a brush and some ink and put it on there also. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I inspired you today, and have a blessed afternoon. This is Cindy with Cindy's Creations. Bye-bye.